So proving that there are a lot of handguns that benefit from a nice new pair of LOK grips, here in front of you are two very old handguns, both of which I purchased as surplus items. The one on the left is the Star BM9. That's the Spanish-made handgun that looks very much like a 1911, only a little bit smaller in 9mm. And on the right is the Beretta Model 81, also known as the Cheetah, part of the Cheetah family. Both of these pistols came equipped with their standard original stock grips, and they were both black. The Star BM9 had just straight panels that were checkered, made of some sort of polymer or nylon type material, and the Beretta had the sort of traditional and classically known Beretta style grips that were also a polymer or a nylon material, but more glossy black with the raised logo and so on. Those original grips are great to have on the guns when the guns are collector's items and you just want to show them off or maybe store them or whatever the case might be. But if you want to take them to the range and shoot them, those aren't always the best grips. The other consideration too is that you want to preserve those old grips and you want to keep them in good shape. So it's a nice idea, if you do want to shoot the guns with any kind of regularity, to maybe put another pair of grips on it so that you can preserve the quality of the originals for posterity. When the folks at LOK Grips told me that they actually made grips for both of these pistols, I was frankly a little bit surprised and a little bit impressed. So they asked if I would like to have a set for each, and I said yes, thank you, please and thank you. And they sent me both of these at my request. They sent them without charge, so these were sent for T&E and so that I could show them to you. So full disclosure there. On the Star BM9, we have this really traditional looking yet incredibly modern and I think very attractive set of Ridgebacks. This model of grip that LOK makes is called the Ridgeback, if you want to look for them on their website. And the color is just a red-black. So this is the red-black coloring of the Ridgeback grip. And you can see they are nice and thin, like we like our G10 to be. Really adds some nice color, and I thought the red and black was good on a Spanish gun, sort of a nice spicy color, but yet still tasteful. And it is very comfortable in the hand. Adds some nice traction. This will definitely help get the old Star BM9 that you picked up maybe for cheap on the internet a little bit extra attention when you take it out to the range. And on the Beretta, what we have here is the thin checkered variety of LOK grips, and you can see there, they are razor thin, and they're much more thin on the Beretta. And that's really where you notice it. The Beretta's stock grips were very thick. Again, that's sort of a Beretta tradition. They're very heavy in their grip panels. Well, these are razor thin, and they really do change the way the gun feels in your hand. And I know you can't feel the texture on this video, but boy, this is some really grabby G10 right in here. This feels fantastic. And I love the color, I love the pattern, I love the different look it gives this gun. It just completely transforms the way this little Beretta looks, and I think it is fantastic. This color is just called light gray and black. So light gray and black in the thin checkered variety is what you would want to ask for if you like the way these grips look. I like them both very much. I like the way they look. I like the way they change the way the guns look, and I love the way they feel when I shoot them at the range. Really, really cool looking grips. Black and white, kind of a zebra striped sort of pattern. They really set this little gun off, and they feel great. They actually make it a little bit thinner too. So now suddenly that long double action trigger, a little bit more reachable because I don't have that big fat grip on there. So there's nothing like that G10 feel even on a classic old pistol like this one. Yeah, that's sweet. That is sweet. This gun just never felt like it moved in my hand at all the whole time I was shooting it. Excellent grips. Excellent. All right, so there you go. There's a look at two more sets of LOK grips. Something very out of the ordinary on an old Beretta 81 and an old Star BM9. Great way to modernize these old handguns and beautify them at the same time.